Well, today's challenge, we're going to go get some lunch. And Phoebe knows where we're going. Do you? Some hints coming up right now. Well, if you guessed we were flying to Miami to get lunch, you guessed correctly. Now we're going to try to make it back in the same day, and a little foreshadowing, hindsight is 2020, we missed it by 20 minutes. But while we're there, we're going to see some family and visit a place called Vizcaya, which is a mansion owned by a fellow named Deering. Oh, by the way, por favor, manténganse alejados de las puertas as we ride this train from the airport to Vizcaya, a Deering estate, and also turns out to be a zoo. We see some wildlife there that, when you're in Miami, expect the unexpected. You shall see. Okay, let's catch the metro rail from here at the airport and go all the way past downtown and get off at the Vizcaya metro stop and walk down, and then we cross the street through a nice little well-presented garden here, crossing the US 1 and into the museum called Vizcaya, Vizcaya. Quite a nice place, and we'll be describing it shortly. Vizcaya Museum and Gardens is a stunning historic estate located in Miami, Florida. Originally built between 1914 and 1922 by businessman James Deering. It features a beautiful Mediterranean Revival-style villa and extensive Italian Renaissance gardens. Today, Vizcaya is a national historic landmark and a popular museum offering tourists a glimpse into early 20th century luxury and design. The estate includes 32 decorated rooms and 10 acres of formal gardens. It's open to the public. They also host various events and programs such as wellness classes, cultural workshops, and night markets. And while we were there, they were setting up for a fashion show. It was taking them a week to set it up, a week-long fashion show, and a week to take it down. Well, I haven't received my invite yet, so I'll have to check on that. In one of the rooms, there was a fantastic-looking pipe organ. And we've seen many pipe organs, but not heard a whole lot. So in the back of my mind, I was wondering, hey, that'd be really great if they'd play it. Well, lo and behold, they did. And none other than Toccata and Fugue by Bach. I did mention it's a bit of a zoo also. Here is an invasive species, which kind of is a nice looking lizard. And this one's a little jealous of that one because he's been invasive for a little longer than the other one, so he considers himself a native. And back to the Superman lizard. Doesn't that look like the Superman skin? And there's one resting on the head of the statuary. And going outside, we see the Renaissance and Venetian influence on the museum and structure here. Quite done. Now it's done, unlike Venice, it's not terracotta or sandstone. This is coral, locally sourced coral. So it's quite interesting how they make that blend in well with the Renaissance look and feel. Quite a beautiful scenario. And it often, when we get to the top here, we'll look left and you'll be able to see what looks like any sort of garden you might see in France or something. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So this looks like Versailles or something, unless you zoom in and see the iguana round around. I don't think Versailles has a terrible large amount of iguana. And thank you again for spending this time with us. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we did visiting Miami. If you get a chance to go to Miami, among the many things to do, consider visiting Vizcaya and visiting the various flora and fauna, in this case lizards, while you're there. So remember to please like and subscribe and share this with other people who may enjoy a quick trip to Miami. See ya!